watching now, you already know the big event scheduled for Marie Roberts Caney Elementary this past Friday. It was postponed due to inclement weather. Keep checking your social media pages for when that one gets rescheduled, because it is going to be rescheduled, and it just keeps getting bigger for all you wrestling fans. All tickets will be honored, and Al Snow, former WWE, ECW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling superstar, now an Appalachian Mountain Wrestling superstar, he steps up. He says at his meet and greet that will be at Marie Roberts Caney, he will sign any one autograph you folks bring to his meet and greet, and he will be wrestling on the card. So stay tuned for that. That one's just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And another big event coming up, Combs, Kentucky, February 2nd, the Miller Family Fun Center. Scott Diamond and the board working on that card will be announced right here next week on AMW-TV, plus plenty of great cards being put together for towns all across the Appalachian region, not just Kentucky, not just Eastern Kentucky. We're talking about West Virginia, Tennessee. But let's bring you up to date on the situation with Beau James and Stan Lee. The two were like brothers, but that all started to come apart Thanksgiving night, and it has turned into an all-out war. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's got us here.
We're not indestructible. Baby, better get that straight. I think it's unbelievable how you give it in the hands of fate. Some things are worth fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance. I just wanna know. Baby, we can shed this skin. We can know how we feel inside, instead of going down an endless road, not knowing if we're dead or alive. Something that was fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance. I just wanna know.
Shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Giving it can't if he did not pin me 1, 2, 3, that he would give me the car. And you know that for a fact, and he did not pin me. So win or lose, that car is now mine.
He tells the truth. You are right about that.
Folks, you heard Beau James started making claims to Stan's car as soon as the match ended, and you have to think that maybe that was his plan all along, and that's the reason he gave up that quickly. But who knows? But Beau got his powerful attorney from Baltimore involved, Big Money Brock, and he's used Stan's own words to handcuff us, to tie our hands here at AMW into a situation we did not like, but had to do. And let's take a look at a couple interviews so you can understand a little more. All right, folks, here with Stan Lee, and as the saga continues over.
Nathan, I'm telling you, this ain't right. It's not right. I don't care what they say. It's not right. This is a man's personal possession. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I said I would beat Beau James. This ain't right.
You beat Beau James. But Stan,
He gave up right there, Christmas night. He gave up in the middle of that ring. And he said, I quit. That to me means I won the match, fair and square.
you said that you would beat him 1, 2, 3. You beat him. So you will get Misty James for a day. But you did not beat him 1, 2, 3. So we had our AMW lawyers look into it. I wasn't happy about it. The fans are not happy about it. But Stan,
It's not right. You know it ain't right. Nathan, you know it ain't right. The fans out here know it ain't right. This is a technicality. He wants to bring in some high-priced lawyer from up in New York, some schmutz. But I'm going to tell you, Beau James, I don't care as many lawyers as you want to get. This ain't right. And you're telling me that all these other lawyers, that AMW has brought in lawyers, and they're saying, well, he's got a big case against you. You got to give the car away.
you must give us the paperwork and the keys to the car. That was the stipulation.
That was the stipulation, I know, but I won the match. I won the match, and this ain't right.
You know, we don't like it, you don't like it, the fans of AMW don't like it. But Stan Lee, you said yourself, you're a man of your word. You said if you did not beat him 1, 2, 3, you would give him the title and the keys, which I must ask for those now. And you will have
Scott.
Misty James for a valet for a day. But the car is no longer yours.
Scott, I got to tell you, I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight this, and the first thing I'm going to do, I'll give you the title. I'm giving you the title. I'm giving you the key to the car. But Beau James, you heed these words, and you heed them very well. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after the Mega Destroyer and the rest of the family for all you want to bring out. And Misty James, you said it yourself. I get her for valet for a day. You think you've worked before, wait till you get to my house. I'm going to put you through the ringer.
Folks, here we are. Beau James, Misty James, the Mega Destroyer.
The family. First family professional wrestling. Ain't nothing like us nowhere.
That's the truth. And folks, you've seen it on here, and here we are with the title and the keys to the General Lee of Stan Lee. We are handing these.
No, that'll be the General Lee of Beau James.
Well,
Thank you, Big Money Brock.
that's correct. These are now going to go over to Beau James.
Oh, look at that. He's even got a little General Lee on the keys. Now, you see, I'm smarter than the average bear. I'm always out thinking everybody. Anytime I'm in the ring and you may think I'm in trouble, I just back up in the corner and I start using this old brain of me and I brain whoop them. And Stan Lee, I brain whooped you, I beat you in court, I beat you in the ring, and I'll beat you anytime I see you. So therefore, here's the proof. New title, new owner, got the keys, and I'm going to show up when he least expects it to take ownership of the brand new General Lee that's coming home. And you know, I may just drive it over here to East Kentucky and auction it off at the matches. I may take a hammer and beat it to pieces. I can do whatever I want to with it now because it belongs to me.
Well, that's true, but the other part of this deal, as of course noted, Misty James will be a valet for a day.
We forgot about that.
For Stanley, that's the deal. And
Why can't we not just forget about it?
And although you may have forgotten about it, it will be forever on television because
What do you mean?
Excuse me?
there will be cameras.
So you're planning on embarrassing me in front of everybody?
There will be AMW cameras in Knoxville as you are Stan Lee's valet for a day.
Whose idea was that? We never agreed to that. That's your idea, isn't it? This guy right here causes more trouble than anybody. You two, both of you. Cause all kinds of trouble. First you stir this up with me and Stan, cause all this trouble. Now you cause him to lose something that it's a pride and joy of his, which I happen to have right now. Now you're going to try to embarrass my wife on television because you're going to bring the cameras down there. I ought to punch you right in the mouth. Get Brock on the phone right now. Call him back, get him on the phone. You're not bringing the cameras. Nobody's going to see this. No, we're not going to allow it. We're not going to allow it.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Are you a member of a church group? Are you a member of a sports team, local school, volunteer fire department, or any other nonprofit? Partner with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling for a fundraiser to bring money to your organization. Have some fun, a night of professional wrestling, fun for the entire family, earn some money. Partner with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and help make wrestling great again. Folks, just before the break, you saw it there. Misty James going to be the valet for a day. Camera's going to be in Tennessee to watch that one, but we say valet for a day. It's probably going to be made for a day. If I know Stanley, we'll bring you that video as soon as possible. Now, I want to get back to last week and bring you up to date on the situation with our champion Stan Sierra and his manager Phil Fair. They also had AMW and AMW promoters over a fire with their new contract demands, but it did not turn out the way that they had planned. Let's take a look. And folks, I am here, Phil Fair, Scott Diamond, and I'm telling you guys, the situation here with the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and the future of it, you and Stan, as it comes to AMW, up in the air, just a really tense situation here, and I just want to know where we're at.
Nathan Little, Mr. Fair, I know you're all smiles, you're laughing and joking now.
Oh, I'm having a good time.
Nathan, fans of AMW, we had no choice. Our legal team looked it over and, well, we had no choice but to sign the contract. So there's your contract, Mr. Fair. But
Thank you very much.
don't get too happy, because let me tell you this. You know, the committee has looked at that paperwork. We're going to abide by it.
Of course.
But if your champion loses, and I'm opening this up to both locker rooms, anybody that wants a shot at that title and you're champion, they're going to get it. You just put a target on your back. Anybody in AMW that wants a shot at that title, they're going to get it.
You can't do that.
And let me tell you something else we're going to do.
What?
The clause in that contract talking about the money, the dates, to cut off the door. Whoever beats your champion, if your champion gets beat for that belt, they also will abide by the terms of his contract.
What?
That's exactly right.
You can't do that.
I just did.
You know how much money that is? You're putting a bounty on our heads. The bounties are illegal.
What happened to his good mood, Nathan Little? I think all the fans at AMW is going to be very, very happy with that stipulation. And remember,
that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
It was your contract. It's very
But
fair.
you can't do that.
I just did.
Abuse of power. You're abusing your power.
I think we'll let the fans decide on that. I think you just better make sure your champion doesn't lose that belt.
He's never going to lose it.
Well, Nathan, he doesn't look too happy now, does he? But I think all the fans at AMW will be very, very happy.
You can see Stan feel not happy with the way that turned out. With the Money on the Line challenges coming in for the AMW title near and far. And let's look at a few of those coming up. First off, Kyle Maggard, the only man to beat Stan with the title, the only other AMW title holder, and he's one of only 2 guys to ever pin Stan in AMW. Let's take a look at Kyle winning the title the first time and the second time around. Another big splash from Maggard. Shoulder block taking him down. Is he setting him up here? Oh, and referee Austin Campbell absolutely destroyed by Kyle Maggard as Stan Sierra threw him in the path of Maggard. What Sierra got coming here? Maggard not paying attention. He knows better than this. Been in this situation before. Kick off the ropes. Huge maneuver there from Stan Sierra, but is there a ref to count the pin? Phil Fair tries to count it. Kyle Maggard kicks up before Phil Fair's count. I don't even know if Kyle knew who was counting. Phil Fair looking to give his cane to Stan for the second time tonight in a tussle with referee Chris Allen over it. Chris Allen shoves Fair out of the way. Roll up here from Maggard. Allen in the ring. That's a 3 count, folks. That is it. There's the bell, and we've got a new champion. We don't just have a new champion. We have a 2-time AMW heavyweight champion, Kyle Maggard, the first ever AMW champion, reunited with the belt that he won before anybody. He was your first AMW champion. Now he's your first AMW 2-time champion. And Sierra and Phil Fair are furious. And folks, if you don't remember Black and Blue Friday, man, immediately following Thanksgiving turmoil, the next day in Jackson, Kentucky, Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra had a championship match. Stan Sierra barely escaped from Jordan Clearwater the night before, almost had Kyle Maggard down for the count. But Kyle Maggard fights back like he always does, refusing to give up at Black and Blue Friday, giving the champ everything he had, taking some from Phil Fair along the way. But when all was said and done, Kyle Maggard valiantly fights back, puts the champ in an abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring. Phil Fair, getting upset, throws in the towel, worried about his client's health. And referee sees the towel, awards the championship to Kyle Maggard. It was short-lived, but he beat Stan Sierra for the second time. Folks, I'm here with Kyle Maggard, who once again, Kyle, former AMW champion, come in, Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant in your corner, but when all is said and done, the night's over. Stan Sierra wins the championship back.
You know, Nathan, it's like I was trying to tell him out there, Boogie was never waving that flag. What Boogie was doing was taking that flag and that flagpole and beating the ever-loving hide off of Phil Fair. So, once again, Phil and Stan have got one over on Kyle Maggard. But some way, somehow, Stan, Phil, take notes. Right now, stop whatever you're doing. Get out a pad, write it down. I'm going to get that back. I've said it a million times before. That is the only thing that matters. winning that AMW Heavyweight Championship, being that AMW Heavyweight Champion. It's the only thing that matters in the sport of professional wrestling. There is no other championship that matters. No other championship is good enough to be held by Kyle Maggard. Kyle wants nothing to do with them. I only want to be the AMW Heavyweight Champion because when you're the AMW Heavyweight Champion, you know you're the best. So Stan, Phil, enjoy it while you can because I'm coming for you.
And the only other person to pin Stan Sierra has been the sensational young Jordan Clearwater. It was during a tag team match. He was able to get a pinfall. Take a look. Only a tag team match, but he still got the cover on Stan. 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look. And Clearwater going to work. Got them both now. And the flies across the ring. Tags in Big Rig. And there's not much getting up from that, folks. And Big Rig making sure Beau James doesn't get involved. There's Clearwater and Sierra going at it. Clearwater hits the crossbody. Folks, and Jordan Clearwater pins the champion on AMW-TV. Is that and now you see Jordan Clearwater, and who else could be challenging Stan Sierra for the title? Well, none other than Al Snow. Al Snow had some words last week about the AMW Championship. Let's take a look. Folks, I'm here with Al Snow.
I get a little more excited. Come on now, get excited, because I'm excited.
Folks,
let's go!
With Al Snow,
yeah!
Who made his return to AMW.
Yes, I could not wait to get back home, back in the mountains, back in eastern Kentucky, back where I made a name, back where I earned my living, and I'm doing it again in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. You know what I'm here for? You should know what I'm here for. Come on, wake up. Come on, come on, come on. Here at Christmas Clash, I started the trek back to the most important title in wrestling, the AMW Heavyweight title. And I promise you, I will be your next heavyweight champion.
Kyle Maggard here with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the premier wrestling organization in Southeast Kentucky. No, Southeast United States. Now, our offices get flooded with questions day in and day out about how you can get your Appalachian Mountain Wrestling merchandise. Well, I'm here to tell you now. You can go to ebay.com, search Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, find our online store there. You can get your own Appalachian Mountain Wrestling shirt that I'm wearing. You can get all of our special DVD tapings, whether it's Thanksgiving Turmoil, Hardwired, Weekends of Champion, Summer Bash. Get your special superstar photos. Get them signed, get them unsigned. Prices may vary, but all the products are the same, and that's simply the best because we're Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, and we're making wrestling.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Attention, do you have a business, website, products, or an event to promote? Let us help you reach the masses with TV and internet ads. For just a few dollars a week, we offer commercial spots. Don't wait. Jump on this opportunity now to reach a large audience for an affordable price. Email for all the info. Advertising packages you cannot afford to pass up.
And folks, we're coming to a close here on AMW-TV, but plenty of stuff to look back at, plenty of stuff to look forward to. Again, Marie Roberts County Elementary, that event rescheduled due to inclement weather. Keep in touch with us. Look on social media to see when that gets rescheduled, because all tickets are going to be honored. And Al Snow is going to be there. Meet and greet will be wrestling, and he's agreed to sign one item for any person that comes in with an item for him to sign. All of this happening at Breathitt County, Marie Roberts County Elementary. Keep up with us for that return date. February 2nd, Miller Family Fun Center. Huge card. We're still working out the details. Come back next week to find a little more information about that, maybe a lot of information about that. And tons of stuff on the horizon. Stan Lee is gonna be filming. There's gonna be a film crew filming Misty James as she's his valet for a day. That's got to be must-see television. Who's the next to take a shot at the AMW Championship? We'll find out this in the weeks to come. But you got to be back next week on AMW-TV. Thank you guys. Tag team tournament starting soon. Come back and find more information about that. We will see you next week, though, on AMW-TV.